Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back doing another trade with my golden trigger system. It's the one right here at the top. There's 4 different templates. And the one I'm using right at this moment is number 2. Number 1 has the meter. Doesn't make any difference which one you put it on. So anyhow, I took the trade last night, December the 17th, at approximately before 7 o'clock, right here at this cursor. And by the way, this trade is a perfect example of how you can trade with a day job. So people in North America who work for 9 to 4, 9 to 5, so you're working during the daytime and then you're coming home, you can have your dinner and then get in front of the computer. Now I did make a small error. I should have just waited for the pullback, but it was telling me right here on this candle just before I took the trade, everything was blue, have to follow the rules. Now I broke one of the rules, which states that you should always wait for a pullback to the bottom of the channel, which I didn't do, so it did go against me more than my 20 pips, but I was keeping a close eye on it. And when this candle right here closed, almost a perfect doji, I knew the party for going down was over and that it was going to go up. So let's see, I took the trade at this cursor right here. Did go against me about 37 pips, and then after this closed, I knew, especially by the time I got above the goal line, and it stayed above the goal line. This is very powerful, the goal line. So I stayed in the trade. I monitored it until I finally went to bed, and I woke up this morning. The London kept pushing it up, and this morning when I got up, it was up about 72 pips. And for no particular reason other than I was happy with the pip total. Now I know it can keep going, but it hit the ADR right here. ADR is 102 pips and it already went 121. That is why these two lines, the low and the high, is a thick red line. I don't do a lot of trading, only 2 or 3 days a week. And as long as I have pretty good trades, then I don't, I don't want to be working 5 days a week. I like to take a lot of time off. And by the way, I just finished doing the training videos, as I said previously when I said I was working on the videos for the golden trigger. It is now completed with 36 training videos. Now those 72 pips, as you can see on the Euro New Zealand down here, paid 62.70, and it's a really good example, almost perfect, except if I should have waited till it got on its way back up right around the goal line here. And by the way, I teach exactly how to do it, and if you jump the gun a little bit due to the fact the market is very random, if you don't follow the rules, sometimes you have this issue where it does do a pullback, and so instead of a 20 pip stop, you needed a 40 pip. If you're like I am in front of the computer, so many times I run it without stops, you know what I mean? It's just because I'm very confident that when it's telling me my system is going to go either up or down, I'm pretty sure. And as I said, I was monitoring it through the night, and I knew once it got around this area, up around 20 pips, especially on this candle, I knew it was going to keep going through the London session. So this is a very good example of how to trade, other than I just didn't wait for the pullback to the bottom of the channel. So if your system is not working, I suggest you get your hands on the latest and newest trigger system, the golden trigger. All you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this write-up. It's the golden trigger system. I do charge $250. Now it comes with 3.5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy. It'll look exactly like this on your MT4 platform. If you need help, I can help you using TeamViewer. Now it does come with 4 MT4 templates, 9 custom indicators, and my favorite currency meter. It also has a lot of PDF books and a lot of Word documents. And don't forget, one of those Word documents is the $1 Million Trade Plan, where you can start with $1,000, and all you need is one trade a day, 10 pips. Today I did one trade with 72 pips, but all you need is 10 pips, and at the end of the 10th month, within 10 months, you will turn $1,000 into $1 million. You just have to follow the plan within the $1 Million trade document here. So now it comes with a lot of training videos, 36 training videos in total, along with 9 bonus videos, due to the fact that there's a lot of different ways to trade. So I do teach a lot of different ways. Now the one I showed you today was how to trade with a day job, the one down here at the bottom. And of course I teach how to trade news, how to trade the goal line, obviously how to trade the channel. As I said, I broke that one rule, and so instead of 20 pips holding, whereas if you would have got in, let's say right on the goal line, 20 pips would have held. So I know if I make an error, then I just have to adjust my stop a little bit bigger. That's just the way trading goes. Now I really like this great way to trade, and by the way, it did qualify a great way to trade. That's where you're using the awesome oscillator and the goal line, and I teach exactly what it should look like to qualify for a great way to trade. So I give a lot of trading tips, and I teach how to scan the market, how to scalp the market, even how to back test it on the weekend, which you should be doing every weekend, back testing, and it helps you to speed up your learning curve. Between 6 and 8 hours every weekend. I still do it. I'm always practicing and back testing every weekend, every Saturday, Sunday. Now of course I teach how to trade all 3 sessions, so no matter where you live in the world, this golden trigger system will work great for you. So, and of course how to trade this goal line, which is very important. So if you want to get your hands on my golden trigger system and the $1 Million Trade Plan, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. And if you live too far, here's my email address. Just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I do prefer Skype. This is my Skype ID, Forex_Nelson. And of course I made it easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. Probably run about 45 minutes. You can do that no matter where you live in the world. So as I said, just make Skype contact for that free session. Now I do have 25 trigger systems I've been building for more than a year now. It does take me 100 hours or about 2 weeks to do each and every one of them. All you got to do is click on this link and you can run through all 25 screenshots. Now I just most recently did the review of my best 2, which happens to be the golden trigger and my PIP trigger. So this particular one right here is great for when it's trending or sideways market, but as you can see, once it takes off and does a bit of trending like it did right here, you can still use it for trending. Whereas my PIP trigger is better in trending markets. They both work equally well for me, so it doesn't make any difference which one I pull up. I can trade both of them and get the same results. So if you want to see the review, all you got to do is click on this link. So that just about wraps up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, good luck with your trading.